I still remember the last time my phone lit up with his name. It was a Tuesday night. Ordinary, forgettable, except for the part where it became the last time I ever heard from him. You know that gut feeling when someone stops replying but you keep checking anyway? Like maybe if you refresh one more time they'll finally care again. That was me. Every hour. Every day. For weeks. And the stupid part. I wasn't even waiting for an apology. I was waiting for a text that said anything, even just, "Hey." I thought silence was temporary. Turns out it was his answer all along. At first, I told myself not to overthink it. Maybe he was busy. Maybe he dropped his phone in the Hudson River. Maybe he was going through something and didn't want to talk. But deep down I knew. We'd been slowly falling apart for months. Little things like him forgetting to call, canceling plans, saying, "I'm tired," more than "I miss you." He said he just needed space. And like an idiot I gave it to him, thinking space meant a few days, not forever. I tried to distract myself. Work. Hanging out with friends. But every time my phone buzzed my heart jumped, only to crash when it wasn't him. And every night I'd open our chat, scroll through old messages, and wonder how someone could go from "I love you" to complete silence. That's the thing no one tells you about being ghosted by someone you loved. It's not just the absence of them. It's the constant noise in your head asking, "What did I do wrong?" Days turned into weeks. My coffee got colder faster. My music got quieter. My apartment somehow felt too big. I'd sit by the window watching the city move. People holding hands, laughing, living. And I felt frozen, like I was waiting for something that everyone else already knew wasn't coming. My best friend Jenna told me to block him. "Girl, he's not gonna text. He's moved on." But how do you block someone when your heart is still hoping they'll reach out? Kept telling myself stories. That he missed me too. That he just didn't know what to say. But the truth. He knew exactly what his silence meant. It's funny, the things we hold on to. Kept his hoodie. The one he left on my couch after movie night. I'd wear it sometimes, pretending it still smelled like him, even though it just smelled like detergent now. Kept our photos too. Not because I wanted to, but because deleting them felt like erasing proof that it was real. Some nights, I'd draft a message. "Hey, I just hope you're okay." Then I'd delete it. Because if I sent it, I'd have to face the truth. That the only thing worse than no reply was confirming he didn't care. Then came the day that changed everything. It wasn't dramatic. No tears, no big movie moment. I was standing on Fifth Avenue, coffee in one hand, phone in the other, just waiting for the light to change. And suddenly, I saw his reflection. Not him exactly, just someone wearing the same jacket he used to wear. My heart dropped. For a second I thought it was him. But it wasn't. I realized I was still living in this imaginary world where he'd show up, explain everything, and we'd just fix it. But he wasn't coming. Not because he couldn't. Because he didn't want to. And somehow, in that moment I felt free. It wasn't anger. It was acceptance. He didn't forget to text me. He chose not to. And that silence I'd been hating all this time. It was closure disguised as rejection. That night I deleted our chat. It wasn't a power move. It was peace. I poured myself some wine, played soft music, and let the quiet fill the room. For the first time in weeks, I didn't reach for my phone. It was almost peaceful. I realized I'd been measuring my worth by someone else's attention. And that's not love. That's self-abandonment. I started doing small things that felt like me again. Morning runs. Cooking dinner with music blasting. Taking walks without checking my phone. And little by little, I began to feel lighter. I won't lie, some nights I still miss him. But now it's different. I miss the idea of him, not the reality. Because the reality is, if someone wants to stay in your life, they do. They don't leave you refreshing messages that never come. So if you're listening to this and waiting for that text, stop. Close the chat. Put the phone down. You don't need their message to move on. Their silence already said everything. You deserve someone who can say, "I'm sorry." Someone who shows up. Someone who doesn't make you question your worth between notifications. And until that person comes along, Be that person for yourself. I still walk past the places we went. The cafe on 9th, the bookstore in Soho. And yeah, sometimes my chest still aches. But now, it's a quiet ache. The kind that reminds you that you survived something you thought would break you. I'm not angry anymore. Not sad. Just grateful that his silence pushed me to listen to myself again. 'Cause maybe, just maybe, peace sounds a lot like no message at all. If you've ever waited for someone who never texted back, tell your story in the comments. Someone out there needs to know they're not the only one. And if you're healing, hit subscribe. Because every story here is a piece of your own.